If someone were to own a stock that was on your buy list, and let's say they bought 20 shares of ABC stock,
Uh-huh.
let's say that stock was $40 a share at the time,
Uh-huh.
and let's say over a, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 month period, the stock drops to $30 a share, and at the same time has gone off your buy list. But as a partner, you do encourage dollar cost averaging down.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, what is the difference in that strategy versus somebody, a partner, coming in and buying that same stock that is down on your broad list, and essentially you're sitting financially in the same position?
Because you're putting new money into something that I am looking at and saying there's been a bump in the road, and I don't see the long-term outlook as gaining as much as it was. So buy list pertains to new money. So if you're putting new money into the market, I would much rather a person put the new money to work into something that I potentially feel like the long-term outlook is better or stronger than something that's not on the buy list. So I can put something on my buy list based, obviously my buy list is made up of 50 to 60% of technicals. The other 50 or 60% is made up of behavioral kinds of issues that it's more of an art than it is anything. But I can tell you example after example of companies that went on the buy list, and 2 weeks later, I found out that their numbers are now under investigation because because the SEC believes that there was some funny business going on with the way they reported numbers. Well, the market crashes. The stock crashes, and I got to get it off my buy list as quick as I possibly can. So those kinds of things have happened in the past. They will happen again in the future. But the idea with anything on the buy list is for new money. So I don't want new money to go in to something that if for one reason or another is not worthy to be on the buy list. You can do it if you want, but you've heard me say over and over again, if you listen for any length of time, to people that have called me about stocks that were never on the buy list, that they're down 40% and they want to know what to do. And, I don't have an answer for them because, I don't know what to tell them. Why did you buy it off the broad list? Well, the dividend was up. Well, okay, that's good. Dividend's good. Are you an income investor? No. Well, so what does that got to do with anything? It's a methodology that somebody can choose to follow if they want or not. It's totally up to an individual, obviously. So it's for new money. If you own a stock, you can dollar cost average anytime you want because you're making old money better. And that's always a good thing if you're dollar cost averaging down. I've been dollar cost averaging up in my IRA now for 3 years. It's starting to get old, but so there is time to dollar cost average just to get more shares of a good thing. And unfortunately, sometimes you're dollar cost averaging up to do that. So I'm not saying it's always got to be down to put more money into a particular stock, but that is people have to use some of their own discretion there on that. But so that's the difference. That's why you wouldn't do it. If it's
Yeah, it makes sense. You've given me clarity.
okay, good.
I have not really. I never really thought about the new money in long term. I just thought once you're on the stock, you financially try to improve your position if it's down. So sometimes it may even be better not to dollar cost average down and buy a new stock on your list.
Absolutely. I've told a lot of people that lately that have called in. I've said, well, I'm going to buy this stock, or dollar cost average. I said, I tell you, I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you put it to work in another sector or in another stock. So yeah, absolutely, maybe better to do that.
Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.